I'm going to guarantee someone forgets this out.
Alright, we're back.
We are back. We are back. As we start the formation lap once again. For the second time today. Preston on pole, Fairs second, Tyler third, Charlie fourth, Ramazan fifth, Skills Virus sixth, Herod seventh, Evan eighth, Virus Pitch ninth, Jackson 10th, Apollo Aston 11th, Dammers 12th, Chloe 13th, Ducky 14th, Weller 15th, Muric 16th, Rotten 17th, Ghost Fired Up 18th, Foreverson 19th, and Tim Bed last. There we go.
Yeah. That's it, really. Right. I forgot who I said was. Did I say Tyler was gonna? I said it was an Alpine one too, but I forgot who was gonna come third. Juan, I think. I said he was gonna come third. I don't know. Dammers left the session. Oh no. That's bad. I'll invite him quickly. Well, this is great commentary on the formation. My apologies for the blue screen, everyone. Oh, he's in right. So I just did the blue screen for no reason. Anyway, he's hoping that the Mercedes of this guy right here doesn't get stuck. Oh no, it's gone past. We've made it further. We've progressed.
So do I, mate. So do I. I really do hope that.
We've progressed further than the last lobby. This is amazing stuff. Honestly, can't wait for everyone 2022. Honestly, I can't wait. But anyway, we're ready for 35 laps of fun. And you can call the start because you're better than I am.
Okie dokie, so here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Last cars lining up in their relative grid slots. And the green flag in the background, you can't see it, but it is there.
Oh, I'm on.
So see the lights go on, possibly. Here we go, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's lights out and away we go. Preston getting a good start.
It is a very good start from Preston. Skills Varus looks like he's bogging it down a little bit. Ooh, trying to go around the outside of Fernandez, and he makes the move stick. Charlie, very aggressive.
Line, 3rd position right off the start. What a good start from him.
Good start there from Charlie. Dammers left the session again, and his car is dropping back. That's Fernandez and Ramazan battling for what is P6. Fernandez is going to get the switch back there. Has Ramazan got a bit of wing damage? Doesn't look like it.
Mean Weller in the wall. Luckily, no wing damage, I don't think, but that was apparently Dammers' AI bumping him.
That is Chloe and Dammers and Scott fighting for P14, and Scott looks like he's won the battle there. There's Ducky trying to go down there to the wires pips. He doesn't make the move stick, unfortunately, but back to the front. 1.2 second gap for Press at the moment, so he's doing what he needs to do in order to get back into the lead of the championship as Ghost Fired Up and Chloe are battling for P19 and P18. Think about down the inside.
Down the inside line, going into the hairpin.
Yes, she does. Ghost Fired Up just runs wide. That's Ferguson and
lovely move from Chloe there. The only female driver in Torpedo League history doing moves on this track.
Well, she needs to be making moves further or good because the team is currently in P10 at the moment, so she needs to be He's been climbing up that order. There's more battling going on. It's Ducky. Well, I said Ducky's ahead of Wild's Pips now, so Ducky making moves on lap 1. I forgot where he started, but I don't think he was 11th. Because that's Mimler 1 into the
flag, I guess.
Mimler 1, he's in the pits. I was wondering whether maybe just slowed down too much, I don't know.
No, I think he had wing damage.
Timbed getting past Freversin. Oh, it is. They avoid crashing. And Freversin goes over the oh, Murik with the save. But you're losing a position to Dammers there. Murik somehow always going to go down the inside though. These two keeping it very respectable in these wet conditions. Good driving between the both of them. Very good driving. Dammers deploying the ERS, trying to get ahead into this right-hander, and yeah, Dammers stays ahead for now. But as I was clean racing, but Murik's going to get. He is coming back at him. This is good racing since all the guys have checked out at the front. Good racing. Is Dammers going to the inside line of the hair? He does the outside line. Dammers is going to try and maybe gently push into the wall, but no, Murik is. Oh, Mimler 1 is out of the session. And that's Mimler 1 out of the session. The man who got a podium last week is already out by the end of lap 2.
Safety car, so the drivers will have to reduce their speeds by 40% to keep it within that lap delta time, and that is Aston in the pits.
Aston is into the pits. Does he have some sort of wing damage? He does have wing damage, so this is. It's not a bad time. May as well just get the damage out now and then. You know.
Preston 2-second lead at the moment.
Yep, he's got. If you say Preston's doing all that he needs to do at the moment to jump into the lead of the standings. He's 7 points behind Skills Virus. He's only in P5. So far, so good for Preston. This is exactly what he needs.
A lot of excess fuel.
He must have. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Amber warning light on.
Oh yeah, he's really. I think of the rear tyres as well. As he got a Virgil safety car. I mean, it's very much single file. I mean, a fair play to all the drivers for keeping it clean at the start.
I agree. I'm very
fair play. That's very good. That's very good. It only took a wet race for that to happen. It's Timbed gets a driver penalty for speeding on the Virgil safety car. Juan Hernandez side by side with Skills Virus. Is he going to go around the outside? He locks up, but Skills Virus very smartly there shuts the door. As that is Tyler, very very close at the back with Charlie, but they're both going to use ERS down the straight. So it looks like Charlie.
Going into the hairpin on Murik.
I wish I could see that, but right now Juan Hernandez and Skills Virus are side by side on the straight, but it looks like Skills Virus is going to stay ahead for now.
Murik down the side by side going down the long back straight.
Let's go on board with them.
Dammers getting the better traction.
As that is Timbed into the pit lane to serve his drive-through penalty. Speeding on the Virgil safety car, so his race is surely done unless a safety car of some sort come out. Anyway, Preston Brenner still out in front. 1.2 second gap to Fairs. So far Preston is managing that gap very well, but Fairs maybe might try and close in. Of course, I mean, Fairs really does need a good result here if he wants to have any chance of winning the title. The title he so desperately deserves after coming in second in both Season 3 and 4. So Fairs does need to get a move on if he wants to sort of move into first, because so far Preston is managing that very well. It's a very good drive from Preston and yeah, like I said, at this point he'll be into the lead of the championship if the race finishes as it is, but knowing Torpedo League, this race is not going to finish as it is, and anything can happen. Because that's a yellow flag, and that is Apollo Aston who spun and he's lost his front wing, and it's another virtual safety car. So that is Ghostfighter having to give back some positions, okay. But as predicted, everybody stays out. And yeah, it does feel like a procession right now, to be honest, because I mean in the wet, of course, in the wet, there's no DRS allowed, so it's just gonna have to be. It's just gonna have to be like it's gonna be very skilled driving to get past the driver ahead of you, pretty much.
Going to be, if you keep it consistent, keep it nice and easy. Should do well.
You should do well. But we will see. Okay, what happens? Still 30 more laps to go as we are back to green flag running. Timbed, Ghost and Aston all in the pits to change their wings probably. Aston for sure, I know that because he spun. No, the race, so maybe the races can be recovered if a safety car comes out, but Tyler is actually very, very close to Charlie, so maybe Tyler's going to be fancying his chances if he can get a good run. Oh, Charlie nearly losing the rear end there. Good save from Charlie. Tyler's going to be very motivated by that. He'll probably think he can get past. What do you think about a move down the inside of the hairpin? No, he doesn't. He's going to have to sit back. He's too far. Too far. Oh, and Tyler with a bit of wall spin himself. Good save there. Good save of Tyler. And you can see as a train beginning to form. And Tyler using his ERS, he just can't get past Charlie, looks like. But he's going to go for a move here into the chicane.
Oh, it's going to be a bit gutsy.
Oh, it is no, but he chooses to stay behind. So Tyler not risking it unless the move. Yeah, so Tyler's clearly not risking it unless the move is very much on. And he's going to stay in P4 for now. It looks like Charlie may be struggling here a little bit.
Just a little
to get
bit.
front, but as long as he can place his car in all the right positions, I think he should be able to stay in front as Meeman once he's left the session. So that's a shame. Maybe he'll bounce back next week. Who knows?
Yeah.
But Preston has still got his 1.2 second gap out in front. I mean, it feels like they're quite even on pace right now, Preston and Fairs. As Fairs is purple in Sector 1. Next week is Baku, the penultimate race of the season, and then the finale in Brazil.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just yeah, it looks like Charlie's struggling to stay on the back of.
Yeah, I think he might have a minor wind damage. I'm not too sure. So if he's losing pace like that, he's definitely struggling with wind damage.
He is. But yeah, we're going back on board with Charlie. But yeah, he's just able to just stay in P3, just maybe because the straight line speed is helping him. But it's just a case of how long he can keep this up for, because he's dropping back. You know, the front two are really pulling away from him. I'm going to appear offline. Right, okay, yeah. The front two are dropping away from him.
Hitting the wall.
Ooh, has he got a wing damage as Fairs? It's a fast lap of the Grand Prix, by the way. A 121.6, as we completely missed that. So Fairs and Preston quite even on the pace right now. That's Forever Sin at a 3-second time. We'll go on board with Schools Virus. Sector 3, that is, yes, Forever Sin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, he's spun somewhere. And got some sort of damage, it looks like. Yeah, he's got no wing. And he's at the start of the lap as well, so that's going to be a long... That's going to be a long lap. And that's Apollo Aston spinning again, so his race is going from bad to worse. And now he's in last place on track, and that's Trevor Sin spinning again. I mean, Scott, you've got no wing, be careful. Yeah. Be careful. No need to crash now, just take it slow, get back to the pits, and you'll be fine. As Fairs under second now, as Fairs is slowly, is methodically trying to catch Preston, as that is Scott again. I mean, I don't know what Scott is doing. I mean, just get back to the pit safely, man. There's absolutely no reason to push, and that's Tyler up into P3. So Tyler is up into P3, he's now 2.7 seconds behind Fairs, but Tyler's fined up into P3, and Charlie's defense. Oh, and they're all going into the pits. I think it's time for intermediate tyres. I didn't even notice that, which is completely my bad. I just missed that completely. But so Tyler's going to be hurt here. Yeah, Tyler's going to get held up by Fairs here, so that's not ideal for Tyler.
That's a perfect pit stop for the Ferrari team there.
Oh, and he's, Juan Hernandez is out ahead of Skills Virus as well. So that's very good for Juan Hernandez. He's jumped Skills Virus, Tyler down in, as Murik stays out, weirdly. I'm not sure why Murik stayed out, but Murik stays out, and Chloe Ultra stays out. So I'm surprised they didn't double stack, because they'll be quite slow. Anyway, Preston Brennan 2.7 seconds ahead of Fairs now. So Preston's had a very good... He's had a very good pit stop window. Scott is out of the session. Safety car, no safety car called. Maybe a safety car will be called in the next few seconds. Who knows? Yeah, he's crashed it there.
Thank you very much.
No safety cars. He's looking bored with Tim's rearing. That's Tyler up into P6 as Murik stayed out on the wets. Oddly enough. That's Jackson. He's in P8. He's going to move up to P7. Just the tyre difference alone. The tyre difference alone is just going to help him move up into P7. Yep, that's a simple move there from Jackson. He's had a good pit stop window. As yeah, Murik and Chloe are just going to both lose time being on the slower tyres. Definitely time for intermediates, that's for sure. But
probably may come into the pits this lap, possibly.
Yeah, she will come to the pits. But Chloe and Mura will have to both come in because that's that. If they say that's a bad day, yeah, they both come in as Preston, of course. Says the first half of the Grand Prix is Ramazan with the 3-second time penalty, so the first driver really in the front. Maybe the mid pack to get penalty. He also said the fast lap in the process is a 120.4. Expect that to drop.
Oh, massively drop.
Yeah, so Charlie's back into P3, so he's had a good pit stop phase. But Juan Hernandez is in P4.
Yeah.
And he jump skills Virus, I believe, so that's good for Juan Hernandez. He didn't lose time with his teammate pitting in front of him.
He jump skills Virus and ran Tyler.
Yeah, because Tyler had to double stack.
Yeah.
For Fez, which was not ideal. It was a perfect bit of the right team. So Preston extended his gap. Yeah. So Preston extended his gap out front, and Juan Hernandez is now the driver on the back of Charlie for that final podium spot. So Charlie spent his first stint having to defend from Tyler. He's going to have to spend his second stint defending from Juan and Yassine and Tyler, who's right behind Yassine. Because Tyler gets it's not a bad exit. I see what he's trying to do there. The traction wasn't all there though. He's in the slipstream. Will he get skills? Sorry. Will he get skills? Oh, he will get skills. Skills doesn't look like he's defending at all here. There is a lot of straight line speed. But what skills versus the first half of the Grand Prix? What skills get him on the exit? Doesn't look like he has got the speed to. His fair sets the first half of the Grand Prix. No, Thomas with the 3-second time penalty. So the penalties are beginning to stack up now, and I do believe this race will be decided on penalties. I have a feeling, a small feeling. As Fairs looks like he's catching Preston. I mean, he did set the fast lap of the Grand Prix, so
far.
Fairs is doing all he can, yet Purple in sector 1 as well, so Fairs is pushing very, very hard right now. Fairs can still smell that championship within reach.
He can.
But he's probably got to win, as that's why I was Pips overtaking. Oh, he does have the one Charlie. He's going down the inside, but he can't get the move done. But for me, this feels like it's going to be a matter of time until the move gets done. Like Charlie looks like he doesn't seem to be having the pace in the wet conditions to keep up with the front guys, and Juan Hernandez is going to be really desperately trying to get past him. But Charlie does defend well, to be fair. I'll give that to Charlie, as that's Moritz and Evan fighting for the last points position. Of course, Moritz is a Season 4 Constructors Champion with Jackson for the Ferrari team. Fortunately, he hasn't been able to recreate those glory days, but he's still fighting for points. He's fighting for points. Oh, and he ends up in the run to the back of him, and Evan spins around. No. Oh, I don't know. I mean, oh, that's so unfortunate. Evan's going to have to come into the pits to change his front wing. What happened there? I don't know if Evan broke too late, Moritz broke too early. I don't. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Ah, last week's race winner. Now in P15. Having to change his front, that's a nightmare for Evan.
Well,
there's an absolute nightmare. And he's going to have to hope. He'll have to hope if Satagar comes out now. That's.
Yeah.
Hernandez still all over the back of Charlie, and is helping Tyler and Yassine close in a lot. Yeah, you can see confidence Juan has on the brakes. He's able to brake later. He can run. He can take more speed into the corner. Is this going to be the move, though?
Oh, Charlie has a bit of a wobble.
He does have a bit of a wobble, but they're both using ERS.
Yeah.
The slipstream.
They're pushing each other.
They're going to go side by side through the hairpin. A bit of contact there. Oh, he nearly pushed him into the wall, and that's going to be Tyler picking up the position. Is he going to get 2 in 1 straight? Can he do it? He's going to do it, isn't he? Down the inside of the turn 1. Charlie defends very well. Bit of contact on the side pod, but Tyler is up into P4. Is he? It looks like he is.
Oh, yeah.
So Juan Hernandez, when it looked like, yeah, fending off Juan Hernandez very well. Then when it looked like Juan was going to get a position, he ended up losing one, and Tyler's now all over the back of Charlie, and what is a repeat of this first stint on the wets. And all this is doing is helping Fairs and Press pull away that skills virus 3-second time penalty. So that's not going to help his case at all. And yet Tyler, I mean Charlie's definitely struggling right now. He's definitely struggling.
Yeah, he is. Obviously the dry setup for wet tyres is not very good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's very slippery, very slidey, but, you know, it will work out when obviously the dry weather comes in, if it does.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be dries eventually. But Charlie's defending very, very expertly at the moment. Does Tyler's setup have enough straight line speed? No, Charlie moving out to stop giving Tyler any slipstream, and Tyler chooses to stay on the racing line. So it looks like Charlie's going to remain in P3 for another lap. Well, yeah, he's going to still be in P3 at the end of this straight.
So yeah. Just got to build that gap now.
And yeah, it's a 7-second gap between Charlie and Fairs though, so that's that. You can tell how much, you can see how much time they're losing just as a result of this battling. I mean, Charlie's being, he's being a great wingman, Charlie, isn't he? Like to Fairs and Preston.
Yeah. I mean,
like he really, really is.
It's just about 4 lap goes fired up now.
Mm-hmm.
Next stop will be
yellow flag. That is a yellow flag for an AI driver. Probably it goes fired up.
I think that was goes fired up getting out of the way.
Also, I just got to say, this is also Jackson slowly joining into the back of this train as well. So Jackson, I think, is also a force in this race as well. If you can keep it, if you can keep it clean, consistent, no mistakes, Jackson can still get a good result here, and he's got no penalty either. So you could potentially be seeing Jackson on the podium as Tyler. Is he going to go for it here? Looks like there's going to be more attack. He's attacking more. He's going to go down the inside. Charlie chooses not to fight this, or does he? No, he doesn't. He just. And unfortunately, Charlie gets a bad exit.
Juan Hernandez goes straight past.
Juan Hernandez does indeed go straight past. Juan Hernandez is in the position he wanted. Well, he's not in the position he wanted. He was in the position a few laps ago, but he's now back up into P4, and that is. Well, that's Ramazan and Jackson battling. Oh, Ramazan trying to get. Oh, safety car.
Goes fired up, spinning round.
As that's Moritz into the pits. If he goes on the dry tyre, he's going to be a madman. No, he's going to stay on the 70 meters, but he's going to change his front wing. Murik also into the pit lane. I don't know what, it's still wet, so I don't expect any driver.
It's still raining. No, we're not going to expect dry weather until release.
And that's a 5-second penalty for Jackson for ignoring yellow flag. Oh dear.
Yellow flags, yeah. Possibly overtaking under this.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
I don't think so, because he's still in 7th. I don't know if he changed position.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Oh yeah.
As well as Pitt was getting a penalty under the Thomas, come on man. We're on the safety car, you can't be getting 3-second time penalties, Duckies and Pete.
Tyler going really, really slowly around the hairpin.
Yeah, I don't know why, his teammate's not pitting, so I don't know why he's gone slowly. Alright, careful lads, careful, we don't need to crash into each other in the safety car. I don't know why he's gone slowly, maybe it's a...
I don't know, he went really
Skills Virus and Jackson both into the pits. For what reason, I don't... Maybe... Well, Jackson's probably going to serve his penalty.
Yeah.
What's Skills Virus going to do? Oh, he's changing his front... Oh, so maybe there was a contact between the two of them that I completely missed.
Possibly.
Possibly, yeah.
Luckily, Preston didn't lap Timbed, so he's still on the lead lap.
Well, that's going to drop Skills Virus. That's going to drop Jackson out the point. The Skills Virus is going to be in P10 probably.
Yeah. So the only lap car at the moment is goes fired up.
So this is interesting. So now that's Championship Leader Skills Virus down in P10. So this really helps everyone else. Because I do believe this is 2nd, 3rd and 4th.
Yeah. Sorry about the noise, guys.
Yeah, do apologise. Do apologise.
Bloody teenagers on their motorcycles. Right, give me a sec, I'll be back.
Alright. So I'm on my own, so if anyone has any questions while we navigate this safety car, then feel free to ask and I'll answer. Because to be honest, I don't know how else I don't know what else I'm gonna talk about during that as well. Yeah, it's still raining, so the dry tyres are still a bit of a way off the dry tyre period. Still.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright.
Oh. Just had to have a quick toilet break. Old man bladder and all that. Oh.
Yes, anyway. I mean, there's not much to talk about under the safety car, because we're just watching drivers go around. I mean, we could talk about the state of the race. So the top 5 don't have any penalties, so that's always an advantage for not having a penalty. And yeah, so Ghost Fired Up Ghost Fired Up's been lapped, so he's not gonna. I mean, unless all the drivers go off track to let him through, his race is surely done unless another safety car comes out. Tim Bedard's probably going to catch up. So I mean, I expect the safety car to come in this lap as which at the halfway point of the race.
I mean, me personally, right? Obviously, with this year's game coming out, they need to allow lap cars to be.
Yeah, I wish they did that.
You know, they need to implement that for the lap cars to overtake the safety car and get back onto.
Yeah.
You know, because the lap cars just tend to get in the way.
Mm-hmm.
If the post is off, you know what I mean? And then it's just going to impact badly on their race. But, you know, they need to start implementing that, I think.
See, I agree. That'd be great. That would be great.
Yeah, it would be. But who knows? You know, we only know what we know so far. You know, obviously supercars coming in. You can drive yourself to your grid slot.
You can, yeah. I like that addition. That's a good addition.
Yeah, I do.
So to go in this lap, Tim Bird, you've got to hurry up, my friend, because Tim is going to try and catch up to the back of the pack, which he might. Anyway, City goes in this lap, so Preston Brennan is your effectively new safety car, so he gets to control the pace of the pack as the actual safety car goes down the straight, is going to pull into the pits, and I presume Preston. I mean, I've known Preston for a while in league racing, but I mean, I'd presume he's going to go after the final corner.
Yeah, he's going to go after.
I don't think he'd go now. There's no point of risking it now. Probably go after the final corner. Maybe wait as long as possible just to be annoying. Oh no, he's gone now. He's gone now.
He's already gone.
He's already gone. That is very early. I'm surprised by that. So clearly I don't know Preston.
Oh, he has definitely caught Fairs with his pants down. That's for sure.
Clearly I don't know Preston very well. Fair's not going to have to try and defend. Is Fairs going to try and defend from his... Well, he can't get past Fairs. Fairs defending very well, but Fairs has gone deep into the corner. Just about keeps it on track. Just kept it on track, and he's just... Oh, contact between the two Alpines, and that's Juan Hernandez. What a move for the Spaniard. He's up into V2. It's Ferrari 1-2, and Alpine descending into civil war there in the first couple of corners, and that's allowed the Ferrari...
Oh, they're still side by side the Alpines.
Oh, and there's contact.
There's contact. Oh, no.
Oh, and that's Thomas Round as well. Oh, my goodness. It's all happened. It's all happened at the safety car restart. I don't know why they were fighting so hard, and they're not going to... The teammates are supposed to be working together, not fighting each other. I mean, my goodness, what was that? And somehow Dammers... DM Ducky's into P6. That's how mad this restart is. Skills Virus is a fighting punishment for ignoring yellow flag. There's a massive battle here going on for P12. Is that Bury? Oh, a bit of contact between Murik and Aston. As Murik is going to go deep into the corner. Yes, he is, and that's Aston with a dive bomb. My goodness.
Wow.
Jeez, it's absolute carnage. This restart has provided all sorts of carnage.
I know. Holy.
Back to the front. Preston's Ferrari 1-2 somehow, magically. It's magically Preston Brennan, I mean, keeping clear of all the drama at the restart. He's just extended his lead, and Juan Hernandez benefiting from the Alpines just senselessly fighting each other for no reason. No reason at all. Tyler in P3.
Oh, that's Fair's round again!
What happened? Did he cause contact?
Yeah, no, I think he's spun.
Oh, and he's unsafely rejoined. Now Fairs is he's imploding now is what is happening.
Yeah, he's gonna be very frustrated now.
But you just gotta keep it clean, isn't it? You know, I don't know why
I think
they just.
He might have wing damage though, because he is struggling to turn that car.
It does look like it, but
Apollo, Aston and
Moritz fighting. Oh, there's Ramazan freezing 10 point with Morris. Jesus, Morris nearly going to the wall there. These are battling so hard for not even points. There's Evan onto the back. Oh, Evan nearly onto the back of Moritz again. As Evan gets a good exit out of that corner, but it doesn't look like he's going to get the move done unless he goes for a dive on with the hairpin. He's going to go around the outside.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he decided. Oh, he's going to go down the inside, and he's noticed a bit of a gap. Oh, it's Moritz wheel spins there. So this, I mean, this is a lot of battling for no points. As it looks like they're just going to stick single file. Yep.
Chloe up to P10.
Yeah, Chloe up into P10. So she's somehow managed to just
salvage something here.
Avoid the carnage and just keep her nose clean. Evan has got the move done and he's up into P14. So Evan is hoping he can move up some more positions now. He's a go back to the front, and there's just gaps of over 1 second everywhere we look. Oh, and that's Chloe. Out the session, and that is another safety car. Oh, God help us. Oh, she must have lost it there. That's very unfortunate. So she's not going to score any points, unfortunately, which is a shame. She was in a good position. Well, she's in a point scoring position at the time of the crash, so that's 0 points for Chloe once again, which is a shame. And maybe Ghost fired up with a chance, though he's not going to lap him, so the drivers are going to stay out, aren't they? Because it's still raining, unless someone is crazy enough to take the plunge for dries, which they aren't. Everyone's staying out, yeah. Anyone wing damage? TM Duck into the pits. Maybe Fairs are going to go into the pits as well to fix his wing damage. He is going to fix his wing damage, but he's got a safety car. So hope is not lost for Fairs, which is good for him. His damage is up into P7 somehow. Yep, Ghost fired up on a set of mediums, so I mean he's lapped down anyway, even though it's still chucking it down. He's going to take a risk. Well, not chucking it down, but it's still raining. I mean, let's go on board with Ghost Fire. Let's see how he does.
Yeah.
His fares are going to come on P13. So
I honestly don't think he's... The track is still wet. He just needs to take it easy. But you can hear the throttle on the engine is very spluttery.
I mean, it's a brave call, but I don't think it's... I mean, he said a lap down anyway, so I don't see how this is going to benefit him. But we'll go on board with him anyway, just for, you know, the entertainment purposes alone. I mean, he's still on the track, but you can tell he's not ready for dries yet.
Yeah, it's not ready for dries yet. The track's still slippy.
Yeah.
But, you know, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't, you know. Because as you can see, Fairs is catching right up to the back of him. Fairs has to let Ghost Fired up back through because he's not allowed to overtake.
See, Ghost Fired just got off track. If you're going to let someone through, just go off track, and then they won't get penalised. That's the best solution.
Then you're going to risk getting your tyres dirty and...
No, Ghost Fired up has to go off track and let everyone through. Because clearly the dry tyres are just noise. That's what I would do. Just go off the track. It's better to go off track fully.
Or if needs be, just go past him. If you get a penalty, he will get removed. Just like Fairs has just done. You know, because it's just going to cause unnecessary issues.
Anyway, City goes in this lap, so...
Very late call.
It is a very late call. I wasn't expecting it, actually. I apologise. I should be doing better as a commentator. So let's see if we're going to have any... Let's see if Ferrari will descend into a civil war as we head into turn 1. Although maybe Juan Hernandez... Because Juan Hernandez probably is out of the championship, probably. So maybe he's just going to... Oh, and that's tied out the set...
Too much wheel spin for Tyler there.
So basically, we have it...
Not the safety car. Right on the start.
No safety car. Anyway, back to green flag running. This is now Charlie in P3. I wasn't expecting Tyler to just spin around and just crash. Anyway, this Ferrari 1-2 still. Charlie somehow managed to find a way into P3, even though he's not at the pace of the front guys. I guess maybe staying out of trouble has its benefits. He's somehow in P3. Ramazan in P4, Skills Varus in P5, Dammers in P6, so Alfa Romeo scoring all so far. Jackson P7, Murik in P8, Apollo Aston is going to go for it. He might go for P8 here.
Little bit of contact, a little scrape with the wheel there. Oh, wheel spin coming out of the corner. He's got the straight line speed at the minute.
But Murik is defending the inside line, so that's not going to be a make. He's not going to be there. He won't be able to make a move. There's Evan is in P10, and he can smell some more. He can smell more points.
Oh, is Apollo Aston going to dive bomb down the inside into the hairpin?
It does not look like he is.
Yes, a really bad run on the exit does Aston. The Skills Virus gets past his teammate. Up into P4 now.
Yeah, so that's what passing Fairs. Fairs also gets a penalty. As Jackson is going to go around there, so Dammers gives him enough space. Good move there from Jackson if he can get it done. Does he have the traction on exit? He's got fresher tyres as well, so the fresh tyres are really helping him. Dammers is going to maybe try and fight this back. Note that Jackson is ahead. The fresh tyres coming in useful there for Jackson, and he's up into P6 with no penalty either as well. That's the important thing, he's got no penalty. So that's definitely going to help him come to the end of the race if the field stays very, very close.
I agree. 100% agree with that.
But we are back. So we're going to go back to the front of Juan Hernandez, 1.1 seconds behind his teammate Preston. But I'm going to presume that team orders are going to be in play here, and Juan Hernandez is just simply going to let Preston win for the sake of the championship and for the sake of the constructors. I've spoken to Juan.
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think Juan is smart enough to know that Preston is. I mean, Preston's fighting for the championship.
We're on lap 24.
We are on lap 24, but I don't think Juan would risk it. I think Juan should. Maybe unless Juan is like significantly faster, and there's a threat from behind.
He's still struggling on these mediums.
He is still struggling. I forgot he's even out there, but he's not crashed, so that is. It's a good thing. He's gone into the and Fairs up into P11, getting past Ducky. As that looks like Murik trying to get past Dammers, and he just can't get the move done. I mean, Dammers is on 17 Apple tyres. That's Ducky down the inside. Oh,
still fighting side by side. Oh, and it's going to allow the other two to get through.
Yeah, and that's Moritz is up into P12. Dammers with a few second time penalty. Moritz is up into P12. They're beneficiary of the fighting. So the fighting really going on in the mid-pack. As Juan Hernandez is actually closing to within his teammate, which I've noticed.
He's not within a second.
He is within a second, so this is going to be interesting. I thought that they won't risk it, but maybe they might. I don't know. This is why it was Pips now ahead of TM Ducky, or is he? They're going to be battling. They're still side by side, but Wiles Pips gets a penalty for cutting that corner. Is that a yellow flag set to one? Ghost fired up. I don't know why. So that, and that's another safety car.
Oh boy. Third one today.
Well, it's going to be set up for a grandstand finish. That's all I can say about that.
Yeah. So another safety car has been deployed.
And that's F1 Murik into the pits. Is he going? Is he changing his wing, or is he just going to go on a set of dry tyres?
I hope he's not running on dries.
I just found out my answer.
Softs. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, last race was determined about going on dry tyres when they were still wet, and vice versa as well. So maybe Murik is onto something.
Wait, he's still pinning it down. He's. Oh, good lord.
It is. Well, we get to go on board with Murik now.
Oh no. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's still too slippy. We cannot even see a dry line yet.
There is no dry line. Don't crash him, Murik, please. He doesn't crash, thankfully. He's still in the race. But yeah, it's still wet, so I don't know why he's... Oh, he's losing it.
God.
I mean, that is... I mean, I don't know. You should just go back on Inters while he has the chance.
I mean, he's still got one more lap of the safety car, so he might as well. Beautiful Aston Martin safety car there.
Oh, Apollo Aston fares into the pit. Oh god, and more. Oh lord.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. The madness has begun.
Here we go. The madness is gonna begin.
The madness has begun. Fares are gonna. Well, Aston's on the setup. Yeah, Fair's gonna change his service panel and change his front wing as well. Yeah, the madness is well. But Moritz is gonna back on a set of Inters. So I mean, Fares is just hoping. He's hoping now, really. It's in the hands of the gods now. The drivers and the soft tires in the hands. I mean, it's still raining a lot, so I don't know. I don't quite know what they're thinking. I don't know.
So we've got 3 drivers on the softs. You've got Muir, Aston, and Fares. The rest are still on the Inters. I obviously don't know.
I mean, Fares, he's driving around gingerly. Although the rain is the rain of the intensity of the rain does look like it's decreasing. It does look like it's decreasing.
Raindrops are slowing.
They are slowing. So maybe Fares is hoping the city car doesn't come in this lap. If he comes in next lap, maybe he's got a fighting chance. Oh, he's slowing down purposely. Oh, interesting. Very, very interesting there that the Tunisian. Fares catch up because there's people pit ahead of you and they'll jump you. Go fast.
No, I think he wants the safety car to stay out for one more lap.
So, any of the front guys pit though? Clint, that's
the rain has now stopped.
Oh god, so what did the front guys do then?
I don't know.
Oh, we found the answer. We found the answer, ladies and gentlemen. I think they're all going. Evan stays out.
Yeah.
Murik up into P2. We said they were mad. We were wrong. We were stupid. They trust the drivers. They know what they're doing.
It's gonna be a cluster hell and a
They
half
all know
here.
what they're doing. We're all silly people.
No. Fez is still trying to get through the final corner now.
He is. He's trying. I mean, he's on the straight now. Where is he gonna come out? He's probably gonna come out maybe behind ahead of Jackson. No, maybe behind. I don't know.
He's gonna come out behind Charlie.
Oh no, is he? No, he's out behind Juan Hernandez. This goes virus 5-second penalty for crossing the pit lane white line. Will that get removed? I don't think so. I don't think so. So Evan is now the lead of the race.
A 5-second penalty.
Murik in P2, Aston in P3, Preston now in P4. So Preston, he's not in the lead anymore. So this is an all new challenge for Preston now. He's got 3 drivers ahead of him. Probably
so
soon to be.
hope.
Probably soon to be 2 since Evan needs to pit. I think Evan's gonna have to pit.
So we have got to hope that this dry line comes in quick.
Oh, I'm not hoping. I mean, I kind of want it to be like slippery. I want it to be exciting. Safety car's in this lap.
Car in this lap. Oh,
right. I mean,
no.
it looks like it's gonna be. It looks like it's dry enough for the dry. I mean, maybe the tires will be cold.
Oh dear, no. This is not gonna go well.
Jackson has managed to find his way up into P6. Skills Virus only in P10, so that's not ideal for Skills Virus Championship leader.
Evan and Ramazan are still on.
Ramazan's on the Inters. I'm guessing that was an accident. I'm guessing Ramazan was accidentally put on the Inters there because he came in the pitch too. So he probably wanted to go on the softs, but the game just put him on Inters, and I've had that feeling before. As Evan comes to the pit, so that's Murik, the new race leader. Oh, everyone's sliding for that final corner as well. We're back to the green flag running. And it's Murik in the lead on lap 29, Aston in P2, Preston in P3, Charlie in P4. Someone made a mistake. Oh, Jazz has made a mistake. Jazz has made a mistake in the final corner, and he's out of the points. As everyone is struggling right now to keep it on track. This is just hilarious to me, I can't even lie. Look how slow everyone's going. I don't think it's still ready for dries yet. Let's look at Ramazan. Yep, it's not ready for dries yet. Everyone's spinning out. Oh my goodness.
Oh god, we should have one of those sound alerts going.
Oh, can we have dry? Oh, Ramazan running a bit too leader. Can we have dry turtle races every week? Oh, and that's Amazon you're seeing battling for P7, and you're seeing gets through. But oh my goodness, they're crawling right now. They are absolutely crawling right now. And Preston still hasn't made. Still in P3, so this is it's a struggle for everyone. But look, they just need the tires to get into they just need the tires to get temperature. That's it. Oh, look how slow everyone's going.
God.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it looks. But yeah, I think the intermediates are still because the DRS. Well, shit, the DRS of course hasn't been enabled yet. The safety car just came in, but
yeah,
I still think the intermediates are the tire of choice right now. It looks like it feels like it. Like, from what I can see, it looks like... Oh, Ramazan's lagging so much. Oh, my goodness. From what it looks like, Ramazan has got the advantage right now still. And that's... Oh, Charlie's made an error. Oh, and Charlie's nearly made an error again. Leading to the wall. And that's one. And Nanda's up into P4. And here's Preston now onto the back of Aston. He's trying to fight Apollo Aston. There's no Ramazan in the pits, so maybe... No, it's dry tyres. Ramazan in the pits for dry tyres. Dam is also in the pits. Timbed and Jackson too, so they're races. Oh, Dam is back on Inters.
The dry line is coming in. The dry line is coming in.
Oh, yeah, but it's very... Dam is back on Inters.
Very faint, but it's coming.
So, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Preston's going to navigate this, because, I mean, Aston is all over the back of Murik here. Oh, Murik's going to cover the inside though, so I don't think the move is going to be. The move's not going to be made. I should say that's the correct term. That's what I wanted to say. Oh, when Murik gets a bad exit, this looks at Aston in the red board. Timbed 5-second penalty. Murik is going to defend the inside line though. Will Aston get the switch back? Oh, Preston down the inside. Opportunistic there from Preston.
But Aston's still getting the better traction out.
Aston has got better traction there. Yes, he has. But Preston's got. Oh, has Preston got good traction? No, he doesn't. There's a yellow flag in sector 1 and 2. That's Jackson. So Jackson, who was in P6, is now out of the race after making a mistake at the this hairpin. Oh, Juan Hernandez is a 3-second time penalty. So he is. Oh, that's bad for Juan Hernandez. DRS has been enabled. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Lap 31 of 35.
4 laps remaining.
Preston Brennan is looking like he's in the driver's seat right now because no one's got a penalty. He hasn't got a penalty, but everyone around.
Charlie hasn't either. So
Charlie
he's
hasn't
in
either.
a good
Charlie's
spot
on
right
the Charlie and Preston looking splendid.
Go on, Charlie.
Can Charlie? Maybe if Preston gets a penalty, Charlie could end up winning this race.
Yeah. And Evan has.
Evan has spun. Was it? He has this, and now it looks like the dry tyres are the tyre of choice.
And that is. Fez, I believe.
Safety car. No, Fez and Fez.
What happened?
Oh, he's lost his. Wait, Fez lost his wing. Yeah. How did he lose his wing?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Oh God.
Safety car.
Again.
Lap 31 of 35. Let me just pull out the penalties because we all know everyone. Oh, and Preston spun! Preston spun! Oh my goodness!
Oh no!
Oh, but luckily Fez has got to give the position back to Preston, so Preston's lucky he's able to. Oh, a bit of. kerfuffling here. I don't know what's going on. Preston, it'll get removed. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Preston, just go, mate.
I'll remove it. I'll remove it. Don't worry. So now Charlie's in the box seat to win this race if it wasn't chaotic enough already. Oh, and Skills Virus is the bit as what, Mike? See, this race is delivered. Thank goodness you returned to Canada. Skills Virus got to serve his fasting penalty. This race is definitely delivered.
Well, his #1 fan will be very pleased if he does. Very pleased.
That is Skills Virus into P9. It looks like it's going to be his Evans also in the pits to change his front. My goodness, this is madness. As Evan doesn't have a penalty, though. Evan is not out of this race yet. He's not out of this race, which is good for him. Right. And here is the running order.
This has been one crazy
is still
race,
in P1. Mate. Aston is in P2. They said he was going to come in at the end of lap 33, so we're going to have 2 laps of flat out racing, and we're going to see Murik, Aston, Juan, Charlie. What can Charlie do? Will Charlie get his first victory? This will be exciting times.
First victory in a...
I like it when you. I like it. It will be first Torpedo get 1 victory actually. If he can do it. The key word here is if he can do it. He's still got Preston right behind him.
Is he going to do another eggy one? I wonder.
Oh, maybe.
Live on Insta. Another eggy. Egg shot. God, Charlie!
And for the viewers who don't know, Charlie did an egg shot when he got his first podium, because it took so long for him to do it, and then when he got it, the egg shot was done. And I was, you know what, I respect it. I respect it. That was a good moment. I don't have the guts to do that. So he's a better man than I am in that regard. He is.
Fair play to him, mate. Fair play.
But he's in P4 right now. I mean, he's got a chance to win this.
He has got a chance to win it, and hopefully he can keep himself. Well, in all fairness, just a great restart. He needs to have a good restart.
And I guess Charlie's been, fortunately, he's kept his nose clean because there's been a lot of carnage around him. I mean, Tyler crashing under at the safety car restart, Preston spinning at the hairpin. You know, Fair spinning, battling his teammate. You've seen he's got wing damage. Like he's kept it clean, and he's been benefited for that. So
he's driven really well today.
He has driven really well today, but then it also depends. We see it depends on the front 3. Maybe one of them might get their penalty removed. I don't know. But we had an unexpected race winner. We had an unexpected race winner in Evan last week. He's currently P12, and he looks like he can get a lot of positions as well. He's got no penalty.
Yeah.
So Evan is one to watch out for.
Stick close behind them all,
if he can stick close behind them all, and just don't try not to get caught up in any nonsense, then.
And the safety car is in this lap, so we are going to get 2 more laps worth of racing. As we will see Murik doing the safety car's job of slowing the field up. Jackson will get up to the back of this lot.
Jackson will get back up to the back, and he's got no penalty either.
No, so he needs to keep
so
close.
just keep close, and then he can benefit. But anyway, we'll get back to the front. Murik doing his absolute hardest to back them up, getting temperature on those tyres.
As we will go in 3, 2, 1.
He's gone.
Murik has gone. I called it.
Apollo Aston 3-second time penalties. Aston race done. Fairs. Ramazan also getting a 3-second time penalty as well. We're all everywhere. We're all even I've got a time penalty probably. His team doesn't go to the inside of Wise Pips. No, he doesn't. Oh, Skills Virus runs in a bit too deep around the outside there, and he sticks in P8 for now. Oh, Skills Virus losing his rune. He's got a 3-second time penalty, but he'll jump Ducky and Thomas, who's ahead of him.
Come on, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm being partial. Preston's all over the back of Charlie. Will he go for it? No, he doesn't go for it. The dirty air's not going to help Preston, though. That's the thing. And Charlie's now going to have to burn all of his ERS. And now back to the front. Murik has done well so far. He's stayed ahead of Aston. What can Aston do? What will Aston do now? I mean, he's got 6 seconds, so he can't really fight it. He's going to lose positions anyway, as that Skills Virus ahead of TM Ducky. So. Oh, Fairs.
Oh, corner cutting gained 1 place.
Is Preston going to get Charlie? Looks like he's got the run on Charlie down the straight.
Charlie trying to go defensive.
Oh, but Preston sticks behind him. Preston doesn't go for it. I don't know what happened there. Oh, Preston is losing the rear end. He does get a bit wall spin, but he's still got the run on Charlie. He's going to go down. He's got the fuck out of the Grand Prix. This is for the lead of the race. This is pretty much for the lead of the race.
Oh, wheel spin for Charlie there.
And Preston is up into P4. Oh,
why
was Pips defending from Skills, but Wiles Pips has got a 9-second penalty.
And Skills Virus taking the inside line.
And he gets a move done. He's up into P6.
Gets it done. Very nicely done there.
But F1 Murig has still stayed out in front, so Juan has not been able to make the inroads he so desperately wanted to.
And we are on the final lap of this race.
We are on the final lap of this race. F1 Murig is going to look like he's going to cross the line in P1 unless Aston or Juan has anything to say. Gets a decent exit out of the corner, yeah, and it looks like it's going to be enough for Murig. Is that Fares? Oh, I don't know what happened there. Ramazan spin. Oh my goodness, there's too much. There's too much to keep a track of. But anyway, we're going to come round the final corner. And F1 Murig, for all the carnage, F1 Murig is going to cross the line in P1. But due to his penalty, Preston takes the victory here in Canada. Charlie in P2.
Second place podium.
Murig, man, F1 Murig is
keeps his third.
Juan is in P4, Evan in P5 as well. So Evan getting no penalties for Evan, and he's in P5. Madness. That was absolute madness.
That was crazy. Absolute crazy. that was a very, very entertaining race. I'll give it that.
That was very entertaining.
So Preston winning the Grand Prix. Charlie comes home in second. A great job from Charlie. Good drive from him. Very well defended most of that race. Keeps his podium. Murik comes home in third.
So he gets his first podium of the season.
Yes, very first podium of the league, I believe.
Yeah, well, so far, provisionally.
Well, yeah. Juan Hernandez comes home in fourth. Good job there for the Ferrari team, getting it first and fourth. Good points for the constructors. Evan jumps up to P5 after jumping all these corner cutters. Jackson up to P7 as well.
Virus sandwiching them to in P6. Aston ending up in PA after crossing the line P2. Which is crazy to think about.
Indeed.
Timber and P9 and Wiles Pips getting the last point of the season in 10th. The last one of the race, not season.
Yeah.
In 10th.
It's TM Ducky in 11th. Fares 12th after having an absolute horrible race. Dammers 13th. Ramazan 14th. Run 15th, goes fired up 16th, Ram Tyler 17th, Chloe 18th, Freverson 19th, and Meanwhile in 20th. Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, that was a very, very good race. Very entertaining, boring at some stages, but, you know, it is what it is, you know. That's racing, unfortunately.
It is racing, yeah. Yeah, so anyway, thank you everyone who joined us. I don't really know what to say. Yeah, I don't know what to say, but that was a very enjoyable race. Very exciting, crazy even. And I have a feeling that the controversy is not over yet. So I don't know, just check out our Instagram channel, innit? To see the final results of the race. And yeah, I will see you all next week for the penultimate round in Azerbaijan. And yeah, goodbye everyone.